Hello everyone. The last part in lesson 2 in unit 4 vectors here. Here we will talk about the parallel and perpendicular vectors. If we have two vectors are parallel, it means they have the same slope. So here if vector A parallel to vector B, it means here we have the slope of vector A, which is m1, equals the slope of vector B, which is m2. So here we have tan theta 1, as we said, the slope is tan theta, equals tan theta 2. Or if we have y and x, so y1 over x1 as the slope is y over x, equals y2 over x2. Here, perpendicular. What the meaning of two vectors are perpendicular? So the multiplication of their slope is -1. So here we have m1, the slope of vector A, times slope of vector B, m2, equals -1. It means here tan theta 1 times tan theta 2 equals -1. So here, if we said about y and x, so y1 over x1 times y2 over x2 equals -1. Okay? So if we talk about two parallel vectors, so they are the two slopes are equal. If we talk about the perpendicular, the multiplication of the two slopes equals -1. We have some examples. Number 1, here if vector A is -2 to 3, vector B is -4 to m, find the value of m. If vector A parallel to vector B. As we said, what the meaning of vector A parallel to vector B? It means they have the same slope. So here, since vector A parallel to vector B, so here m1 equals m2. Here we have y, x and y, here x and y, so we will use here. Okay, so here y1 over x1 equals y2 over x2. It means y1 here is 3 over -2 equals y2 is m over -4. Okay, cross multiplication. So here we get -2m equals 3 times -4. So -2m equals -12 divided by -2. So here m is -12 divided -2, which is 6. So the value of m here is 6. Okay, if here vector A perpendicular to vector B, so here since vector A perpendicular to vector B, so m1 times m2 equals -1. m1 is y1 over x1 times y2 over x2 equals -1. Substitution. y1 is 3, x1 -2 times y2 m over x2 -4 equals what? Equals -1. In the multiplication here we have fractions, so numerator times numerator over denominator times denominator. 3 times m equals 3m over -2 times -4, it will be 8 equals -1. Here cross multiplication over 1, so 3m times 1 equals 3m equals -1 times 8 equals -8. So the value of m is -8 over 3. Here, if A is a non-zero vector. Then find the value of k in the two cases. Here the first case, k of the norm of vector A equals the norm of -2 vector A. Okay. Here, what the meaning of the norm of -2 of vector A? Here norm, we will said norm is the length. So -2, it will be 2 because we don't have the length of negative. So here k norm of vector A equals 2 norm of vector A. Cancel vector A with vector A or divided, it will be possible because here vector A is non-zero. Okay, so here we get k equals 2. It's very easy. Another one. The norm of 2k vector A equals the norm of -3 vector A. So here 2, it will be 2. K, it will be modulus k. Why? Because we don't know k in the norm, it will be positive or negative. Okay, he may be positive or may be negative. So we write modulus k. Okay, and norm vector A equals here -3, it will be 3 norm vector A. Also here it's possible to divide by norm A. So 2 modulus k equals 3. Remove 3 in the other by divided. So modulus k equals 3 over 2. Modulus k, it means k equals positive or negative. We have two options, positive or negative 3 over 2. Thank you.